Hello, welcome back to Dark Star Dreams. My name is Marion, and today I want to talk about backyards and front yards in our dreams. When we dream about being in a front yard or being in a backyard, regardless of what we're doing. So let's start off with what we know about front yards in real life, not in the dream yet. So in real life, your front yard is how you want other people to view you and your house. You're going to have a nice garden out there or a fence or, any type of knickknacks or other things that you want to put in there, your little whirligigs and whatnot. So it's your frontal appearance towards people. And that actually means kind of the same thing in your dream. Now, in your dreams, when you are in your front yard, you're showing off to others. You want other people to notice things that you like about yourself. It's how you interact with other people and how much you think about yourself and your appearance. Now, there are some other things that this could mean if it has other people in it, like especially your neighbors are in your front yard in your dream. That could show that your neighbors are gossiping about you, or other people are gossiping about you. They're getting into your business without you even knowing. So pay attention to that in the dream if there's other people in it, who they are, what they're doing. Now, the last thing that a front yard could mean is that somebody's spending way too much time watching what you do, kind of like a stalker, which is really creepy. So someone might be interested way too much in your daily activities or, the errands that you run or stuff like that. And that can show in real life that somebody is a little obsessed and you need to confront that person about it and be like, hey, why are you obsessed with me? Or what do you like so much about me or my life? Or it could be that somebody is just envious of your life. Pay attention to who it is and what they're doing. Now, for front yards in dreams, there's not really much. It's basically just your show-off appearance. That's pretty much it. Backyards have a ton of different meanings. So the basic backyard, no matter what you're doing in the backyard, it's going to show secrets about your past that are holding you back from moving forward. So you're keeping things locked away and you're harping on them and you're not allowing yourself to move forward in a situation. There are issues that are not confronted. There are feelings of memories that are difficult to share with other people. And you kind of need, so that dream is going to tell you that you need to confront your feelings, you need to confront these situations, you need to talk about things, you need to express your feelings, or if you're thinking about something nostalgic, if you're mulling over memories in your head, like, in your waking life, express that to family members that are, pertinent to that situation, or your spouse or loved ones or friends even. Now, if there are other people in your backyard, a family member or a friend is going to have issues that they don't want to talk about. Now, this is if somebody is in your backyard. They're going to have some things that they don't want to talk about, things that are holding them back from moving forward with themselves. Now, this could go two ways depending on what's going on with that other person and what exactly you dreamt about. So if another person is having an issue that they don't want to talk about, either you can leave it alone, which we'll get to in a bit, or you can try to help them. Again, depending on the situation exactly. So use your better judgment in that. Now, the next thing is hiding in your backyard. Hiding in your backyard inside a dream shows that you need more time for meditation, self-care, thinking about what you want in your life. Self-care is so absolutely important. You really, really need to take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. Now, as a mother of two, I don't really take a lot of time for self-care for myself. And I'm surprised that I'm even have the time to do these videos with two small children in the house. And I do put my kids first, I really do. But at the end of the day, you really need time to sit, to meditate, to unwind, do whatever it is that you want to do to get ready for sleep, or just to vent, or, make sure that you are okay. And if you're hiding in your dream, it's showing you that you need to do that. You need to take time for yourself, because you can't be super parent or super SO or anything like that. So have a dream about hiding. Take time for yourself, please. It's very important. Now, another thing that we could dream about is having a beautiful, luxurious backyard filled with flowers or other pretty things. This one is not really all that it seems. So if you dream of a backyard filled with flowers or being a beautiful backyard, it shows that another person that you know wants to stay private about some situation going on in their life. Now, I know you might feel neglected because you really want to help that person, right? And you think that you can give them money to get them ahead, or you can give them some advice about their life or their decisions or something. But in this case, if you're seeing somebody else in your backyard that is really beautiful within your dream, don't get involved in their personal business. It's something that they want to keep private for specific reasons, and you need to respect those reasons. Leave them alone. In this case, it'll actually make the relationship better if you allow this person to make their own decisions, make their own choices. Because if people don't make their own choices and we have other people telling us what to do constantly, we don't learn. And these people, they need to learn. Okay, so pay attention to who's in your dream and what's going on in the dream. And it'll show you who is trying to get through a hard time. And please be respectful of everybody's hard times. We all go through them, but there are some times where it's good to intervene, but then there are some times where we are crossing boundaries and it's really not our place. Now, if you dream about a gloomy backyard, a dark, desolate backyard, and it's just like the trees are rotted or grayed or browned or something, or the flowers or the grass is muted in color or is dying or decaying, that tells you from your dream that you want to hide from the reality of your life. Things are very stressful right now. You're having a hard time with coping about things, and you just want to retreat into yourself. And you feel like you can't deal with everything. So if you see a gloomy, dark backyard in your dreams, that's what that shows. You want to escape from reality, basically. It can also show that you're bored. You're stuck in a rut, and you're bored with, your daily activities and things that you do on a daily basis. We can definitely get stuck in a rut and get bored very easily. So that's what the gloomy one means. There's another one where we can dream about other people who are trying to break into our backyards. that shows that you've been sensitive in a situation and you showed too much emotion. You let your guard down. Now, when we talk to our close friends, our close family members, about things going on in our lives or their lives, we can get overly emotional because there's a huge attachment there, right? I mean, these are our lovers or spouses or best friends, family members. I mean, there is such an emotional tie there, and their problems kind of become your problems because you're like, oh, well, what can I do to help them? Um, but you're not realizing that you put more emotion into their situation than they did. And because of that, you let your guard down around that person. So if you have a dream about another person breaking into your backyard, again, pay attention to who it is, what exactly is going on in the dream, and it'll tell you who is who you are being sensitive to, overly sensitive to, who you have let your guard down around, and you can adjust fire from there. Next thing, parties. So parties are great, okay? Even in a backyard. Yes, a backyard can show things that are secret, that we're holding on to from our past, our nostalgia that's not allowing us to move forward, right? But if we're having a celebration in the backyard or we're having a party, then you can be sure that somewhere in the near future, you're going to have some sort of celebration about something. It could either be, a big thing like a job promotion or getting married or something like that, a birthday party coming up, or it can be something simple, like as simple as house training your pet. Hey, you did it. That's great. Or, anything small. Small things can show up as a party in your backyard. Now, last video, we talked about fences. In this, I want to talk about fences in your backyard. If your whole backyard is fenced off, that shows that you don't want other people to know about the hard times that you have fallen on, and you don't want to be a burden to others, which that's sometimes great. Just like in the dreams about, somebody being in a beautiful backyard filled with flowers, they don't want you to interfere. Sorry. Depending on the situation with yourself, you can feel this way too, that you don't want other people to interfere. You want to make choices for yourself. But at the same time, depending on what's going on in your life, you could be hurting yourself or helping yourself. Okay? So really look at what that dream is exactly saying, which situation that's going over, and think about what to do from there. Trust me, you won't be a burden on other people, all right? Unless that person's not truly a friend or a family member that honestly doesn't care about you, which we all have some. But if you go to the right people for assistance that you really need, then you won't be a burden. And that is pretty much all there is to backyards and front yards. And I will see you guys again next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you want to. I want to do at least one video a week. I know I haven't been on here in the last 2 weeks. I've been busy. Life is busy. So, but I will see you again next week, and I thank you. Bye.